It's not an April Fool's joke because April 1st is long gone, so I guess the Daily Record are just talking shite. Welcome back, guys, to Son of Scotland TV here. And I seen this article on the Daily Record, so just had to give my opinion on it. And the Daily Record are claiming that John Kennedy is under serious consideration from Hearts to be their next permanent manager. Like, what the hell? I mean, could not have picked this name in a million years. If you asked me, who do you think Hearts are interested in, John Kennedy would have literally probably been the last name I could have said. I'd have probably picked George Burley and fucking Craig Levein. I would have picked anybody. I'd say there was more chance of Robbie Nielsen coming through the back doors at Tynecastle than John Kennedy being offered the job. But apparently he is in a 7-man shortlist for the position alongside Stevie Naismith, according to the Daily Record. Now, they didn't mention any interviews or any statements from Hearts, any quotes, nothing like that. They just claimed that he is someone that Hearts are looking at, and that he is highly thought of, and that he is doing really well at Celtic. The highly rated Celtic assistant. I mean, highly rated by who? I remember when this guy was part of the Celtic team in the season where Celtic lost the league title to the Rangers, man, and Celtic fans wanted to kill this guy. They wanted him out the club. They were ripping the piss out of him. You know, they were doing protest, and they did not like John Kennedy. He certainly wasn't highly rated then. Now, all of a sudden, with Ange Postecoglou in charge, he is highly rated. I mean, what do we know? We don't know if John Kennedy's done anything since Ange Postecoglou came in. So how is he highly rated? He done nothing previously. Maybe he's just living on Ange Postecoglou's coattails. Just because you're a good... You can be an assistant manager and be shit, but you can kind of like steal a wage if the manager is doing his job correctly. Just because you're the assistant doesn't mean anything. So I don't want John Kennedy. Now, apparently Hibs tried to get him before they appointed Lee Johnson, and he turned them down. So would he turn us down? I mean, who knows? I just don't think it's going to happen. I'd be shocked. I can't believe they would get rid of Robbie Nielsen, a guy that achieved a lot of success for us at the club, to replace him with John Kennedy. That just doesn't seem right to me. I don't think it'll be John Kennedy. I don't want it to be John Kennedy. I don't want it to be Stephen Naismith. I hope that I want us to get someone in quick, obviously, but I hope we take our time at the same time and appoint the right appointment. I don't want to rush into something and get someone that is going to be the manager for a year or two, and then we'll decide that this guy ain't good enough and we'll look at someone else. I want us to hire a manager. I want us to get someone that's good. Maybe someone outside of Scotland. I look in Scotland, and honestly, I don't really see anyone that is capable of taking us to the heights we want to get to. And by those heights, I mean constantly finishing third. If not finishing third every single season, then at least competing for third every single season. I'd like to narrow the gap to the Old Firm as well. And I would like to try and progress a little bit in Europe. And, win more cups. It's been a while since we won a trophy. I know we can't realistically win the league, but we should be doing better in cups. League Cups, Scottish Cups. I don't see why we can't be winning one of them every couple of years, and we haven't won any since 2016. And I know we got to 2012. Sorry, I know we got to the final in 3 years there out of 4, but still, we should be doing better than that. So I think we need to bring in an appointment. I would rather take a chance on somebody that we don't know. I would rather hire someone who could be good, and it turns out he's not good, than hire just a substandard manager. Now, I think there's a lot of managers in Scotland that have done good jobs, but is there anyone that would take us to the next level? I don't think so. I mean, David Martindale's done a good job at Livy, but do I see him being the man? Do I see his style of football taking us to where we want to be? No. I mean, Derek McKinn's done okay at Aberdeen, but, the longer he was at Aberdeen, they just digressed and regressed even, and I just don't see him coming in and doing what we want him to do. I think there's managers in Scotland that could do an okay job, but I mean, we don't really want an okay job. We want to move to the next level, so that requires getting a next level manager, and I just don't think you're going to find it in Scotland, and I definitely don't think you're going to find it in John Kennedy. Anyway, guys, that's it. Let me know your thoughts down below. John Kennedy for Hearts or not for Hearts. Let us know what you think. I'll catch you in the next one. Big match tomorrow. We'll probably do a preview in the morning and then obviously the review later that night. Hopefully we can beat Rangers and try and get back third place. But it's going to be tough, guys. It's going to be tough. I'll catch you tomorrow though. Till next time. Peace.